surface. And so not only are we seeing that reflected on radar, but we're seeing that reflected on velocity as well. When these storms moved through Ottawa County, there were several notches embedded within them. And when we say that, we just mean there were several little signs of rotation embedded within the storm. And so that is why we continue forward with the ongoing tornado warning through Kent County. At this point in time, if you are located in Kent County, let me zoom in here on the warning to let you know who no longer needs to shelter in place and who still is underneath that shelter in place. Sorry, my graphics are just buffering a little bit on me here. Again, as we continue on with this warning, and it gets, there we go, now it wants to work with me, and it gets a little bit closer to the radar site, some of our pictures and our imagery will get a little bit messier because of that. So here you can see that those of you in Walker, Hudsonville, even Byron Center at this point in time, Cutlerville, Kentwood, City of Grand Rapids, kind of on the backside of this system now. Maybe give it another 5 minutes, and then you should be clear to head out of that shelter location. Our attention now is going to turn to the eastern side of this system, which is moving towards Ada, which is moving towards Cascade, Canonsburg, Lowell, and Alto. That's across the 96 corridor, and the storm itself has made its way across the US 131 corridor. Guys, if you have been looking at velocity, anything that you're seeing new there?
Certainly seeing some really strong winds north of Grand Rapids still through the Comstock Park area, extending a little bit further east as well. It always gets really messy when we're kind of in this region.
Yeah, a few pockets of some stronger wind near Comstock Park. Very isolated in nature, it appears, Sam and Amber, but at least a few pockets of maybe some stronger winds reaching the surface here. This would be a little bit north of Knapp, just to the west of I-96. So for those that are familiar with Napa Road or Knapp Street, this is the northeast side of Grand Rapids. This goes upwards to 96 as it meets up near Plainfield Avenue towards Comstock Park. Just to the north of 3 Mile. You got M44, also the belt line right there. That's where some of those strongest storms are heading towards, at least to the north and east of Knapp and the belt line. So Knapp's Corner is right about here, and there's Knapp's Corner right about there. Oop,
we have an additional tornado warning.
Oh, we have an additional tornado warning. So this one is for Barry and Ionia County now. So this is extending, you can tell here real quickly, this is now the southeastern corner of Kent County, south and east of the radar site. Radar site's back up here. Here's southeast corner of Kent County. Here's Barry County, the northern half, and then the southwestern half of Ionia County. This is for radar indicated rotation here with this, and I would assume that it's going to be because of this little pocket of rotation that's near Caledonia right now. I guarantee that's what it's going to be.
I'll try to pull that up for you as well.
So for folks that are in Caledonia, Middleville, Hastings, Lake Odessa, Clarksville, for example, all those surrounding areas, that is where we're going to be. It's time to utilize that severe weather plan. It is time to head to your basement, put as many walls between you and the outside of the residents that you are in right now. That is what we need to be doing now with this tornado warning in effect until 10:15 for the southeastern corner of Kent County. This is a little bit of an extension of that tornado warning for Kent County, and then into southwestern Ionia County and northern Barry County. This is from at 9:28, severe thunderstorms. This is the same messaging that we've been talking about for the last hour now, is that there are severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight line wind damage that is now along a line extending from near Caledonia to near Middleville. And this is moving eastward at 45 miles per hour. This is radar indicated rotation. If we can take Max 2 for a second, this is where we are indicating some of the rotation. Amber's got it up right in here. Yeah, you can see that rotation that is heading a little bit right towards Caledonia right now. This is broad rotation, I would say, but it warrants, based on the structure that we have seen in some of these strongest storms since it's worked back to the lakeshore, that this is the warrant. This is why the National Weather Service has gone ahead and issued this tornado warning for southeastern Kent County, northern Barry, southwestern Ionia County. And you can see that that's heading right towards Ionia right now, or I mean, I should say Caledonia right now, that broad rotation.
I will say too, with this area of rotation right around Caledonia being so close to the radar site, we've talked about this a few times now, how things can get a lot messier the closer that you get to the radar site, just because there can be a lot more noise, ground noise. So seeing any amount of rotation, of course, we want to take it very seriously.
Absolutely. So again, we have an ongoing tornado warning in effect just to the south of Kent County now. It has been expanded into portions of Berry County. It's also been expanded into portions of southwestern Ionia County and southeastern Kent County. This lasts until 10:15 this evening. We are asking that you seek shelter from this location. What does that mean? Moving to your basement or an interior room. Of course, you want to be in a sturdy building. And so if you are to the east of this and you still have time, we do ask that at this point in time, if you're in something like a mobile home or inside of a car, that you are immediately seeking shelter from this storm. Again, the storm itself is moving to the east at about 45 miles per hour with strong damaging winds. We have at this point only seen radar indicated rotations.